Ollie Watkins, 10 out of 10. National hero status. What a lad. Comes on, first time in the box, goal. I mean, what a finish. He will never ever have a moment like that in his life. Unless he scores in the final, you're never going to live a moment like that ever. He couldn't believe it happened. That is muscle memory right there. Unbelievable. What a lad he is. And fair play to him, 10 out of 10. Comes on, hasn't featured in the tournament really, just a bit part. But tell you what, when he was called upon, he produced on the biggest stage in the biggest moment. What a hero. Pickford, I'd probably say a 6 for Pickford. Wasn't his best game. Didn't have loads to do. Made some good saves. The goal obviously comes from Simmons outside the box. Could he have done better? But it was a tough one. It was a good finish. I let him off a little bit. His kicking let him down a little bit. He kept kicking it to Van Dijk, which was annoying. But I'll go 6 out of 10. Oh, Gayu's a 9 out of 10, mate. He was top draw. Top draw he was. He's almost a 10. He was that good. He was brilliant. What a player he's been. Stones has gone underrated in this tournament. Underrated in it. He was sensational as well, in my opinion. Got to go 9. I've got to go 9. Walks. It's a good performance from him. Couple of times his touch let him down. But defensively, he's so good. 8 out of 10. I feel like I'm banging my head against the wall. It's the same thing every one. 4 out of 10. Not good enough out on the left wing back. Got in good positions. Crosses let him down. He's just defensively solid. That might actually be handy in the final, but 4 out of 10 for Trips. Rice got done for the goal. Was giving it away. It wasn't his best game, actually. I'm going to go... it's harsh because he's been good. I'll go 5 out of 10. Mainu was 8 out of 10. Different class. Actually, I'll go 9 out of 10 for Mainu. He's that good. Run the show. He runs out of steam in the second half a little bit, but I tell you what, performance in the first half, world class. Saka he was getting man marked out of the game. Ineffective. 5 out of 10 for him. The only thing he really contributed to the game was his run that made Aki drop and allowed Ollie Watkins to get high. That was probably the only thing Aki had him in his pocket, to be honest. Bellingham's, I'll go 6. It wasn't a great game for Bellingham. I don't remember loads of him getting on the ball, making things happen, but he's still there. He's still Bellingham. I'll go 6 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Foden. Top performance. He wanted to make a change. He wanted some fresh legs, and he was the one that got sacrificed. But really and truthfully, he was the best player on the pitch, especially in the first half. Absolutely running the show. We saw Phil Foden at Man City yesterday. That's what we saw. Well, I have to give him a 7 because he scored the penalty. But let's be honest again, he was ineffective in the game yesterday. Ineffective, especially in the second half. He wins the pen, scores a pen, but again, his game is not great. Yeah, sure, come on, he done okay. Nice to have him back in his side. He made some things happen, gave us a bit of balance. I'll go 6 out of 10. Didn't have a massive effect on the game, but he's done all right. Cole Palmer again, 8 out of 10. Makes a massive impact in the game. You know, he comes on, he wants to play forward. Every pass he looks to hurt you. You know, gets an assist. He's been a star player off the bench, he has. Southgate has to get 10 out of 10. I have to give him 10 out of 10. It's the first one. Apologies and credit where it's due. Everyone's been digging him out, me included. The whole nation's been saying about substitutions. Whole nation's saying, is he Safegate? But I tell you what, he wasn't, was he? He made the subs. He saw the game was there for the taking. He saw the boys were up for it. He took Trippier off at half-time for Luke Shaw when everyone was saying, yeah, that needs to happen, and he done it. And then when the game was dying out, when Harry Kane lost his legs and he wasn't making runs behind, I was crying. I said it. Bring Watkins on. We need runners in behind. We need someone to get behind the defence. And what does he do? He sees it. He sees it and he does it. And he made it happen. And I'm so happy for him because that right there was the first time he's been proactive in a massive game of that magnitude. And he goes, I'm taking off Harry Kane, who's my captain, and putting on Watkins when everyone might have said put Tony on. But he puts on Watkins, he puts on Cole Palmer, and bang, they produce for him. Well done, Gareth Southgate. You deserve all the plaudits now because we've been after it, we've been saying it, and finally he does it. And that's what happens when you're proactive in a big match. That's why the big managers and the best ones win the trophy. because they do things like that. And finally, Southgate's done it, and it's paid off for him. I'm buzzing.